My cat Maggie used to puke because she struggles with hairballs. So I let her out. And we put her in the garden because it's fenced in. And then we went to work on some things over there where we were putting some like guards around the berry bush briars over here. And I go back to check on her, and she's out. She got out of the fenced-in garden. She's wandering around. But I know she needs to eat grass. So I wanted her to let her out so she could eat. And that's the first thing she did. As soon as she got out, started munching on some grass. Yeah, I won't let her get in the woodpile. Maggie, eat some more grass. Uh-oh. She starts hippity-hoppiting. And you gotta watch her, because she at one point was a wild cat. Huh? I know, that's the thing. She decides to go. She could vanish. But it's so cute to watch her. She's just a vulnerable, cute little creature. And it broke my heart to see her puking. And you hear Jimmy Hoffa back there, my rooster. I'm about to go kill him and clean him, and we're gonna eat him. He played his role. It's over for him. He's more of a pain in the ass than anything. He eats a lot. He's mean. Uh-oh. You're not going over there, because that's where she used to hang out, over there at my neighbor's barn. It was actually their barn cat, but I kind of adopted her and brought her in the house. And one time I thought she was killed by something, because I found a bunch of blood and fur that looked like hers right where I last saw her. And I thought, I'm never letting her out again. So I never let her out again until she got out a couple times, like ran into the car, poking around. But this is it. Maggie, what are you doing? Exploring the universe. It's a lot bigger than the house. What are you doing? I just wanted to eat grass because I know it helps her stomach. Cute little thing. She's my little baby. Life on the homestead. Exciting stuff. Had to get this fire going with all this wet wood because I gotta kill Jimmy. His time is up. I had Maggie out here earlier in the garden because, you know, stomach issues. She kind of puked. I knew she wanted to eat some grass. Cats need grass sometimes. My one cat especially does, hairballs or whatever. So I let her out in here and she ran around and went and turned my back on her for like 5 minutes. Came back, she was gone. She's in the middle of the front yard sniffing around. This guy's got to go. So it's not going to be. I have no love for this chicken. He's a Dbag, and the hens might not approve of it, but whatever. They're gonna be better off for it because he rapes her and them and attacks them and beats them. I think he's killed 2 of my hens, and that's why he's really got to go. So we're gonna eat him. And that's that. Say goodbye, Jimmy. You seem like you know your time was up, dude. Huh? You're not attacking now. You know what time it is. So Jimmy's dead. I whacked him with the machete. And I got him in the neck and the head a couple times. But he's dead. Big tough old mother effer. Now I gotta go clean him. It's gonna take a while to clean him, but I don't think I find any joy in killing the chicken. I don't, but he's not necessary to my survival. We're feeding him a lot of food and he doesn't have any ROI, return on investment. So he's just a pain in the ass. Plus, he attacks us. Maria's terrified of him. She won't even feed him. And so, what's the point? Get rid of him. I'm gonna take him out here, throw his guts and stuff for the possums and raccoons. And I'll have a big chicken feast in a couple days. I will say this. My clover field is looking good. And this is all wheat and clover growing up. My neighbor, who hasn't talked to me since deer season, planted it with wheat and clover. Now it looks a lot more weedy than but anyways, chickens. Look at the deer tracks around here. You can just pummel my deer. Yeah, I don't like killing this chicken I've had for 2 years, but I also believe that he killed 2 of my hens. He's just that violent and insane. So I don't feel bad about whacking him. I'm just gonna go back here and throw his feathers and guts around and let something else eat at them. And I'll take the meat into the crib. This is my kind of natural food plot right here. All of this grass. The deer love it. They come from deep in the woods to eat it. But then up here on this hill, I plant like a deer feast food plot. All this like good lettuces and stuff that the deer like. I got the best like land between me and my neighbors. This is a mock deer scrape that I do every year, and deer come through here. This little food plot up here is my little honey hole. All the deer they like to come here first. I like to munch right here. There's the little water hole over there. I need to find somewhere to sit here on. I'm gonna sit right freaking here. I don't even care. And this big ass chicken, man. And there's like a little watering hole right there. So the deer will come in and drink a little. Then they just, this whole little food plot right here, and plant with like lettuce and stuff, and the deer like it. They all come here first. And there's my tree stand up there. Booyah. Never shot a deer from here though. It sure is pretty in my woods, man. Kind of like something out of like a Harry Potter film or something, yeah. Haunted forest. Oh, it's not haunted. Or I haunt it, maybe. I am the haunter of the forest. I hear seagulls and woodpeckers. Hear the woodpeckers? Hear geese too. Hear them? I'm gonna go sit over that stump. So I don't have to I have like a table. Hear the woodpeckers? Anyways, I love it back here. This is my drug. It's like, this calms me. Get back here and I'm good. That's what I need. Not that I'm stressed out or nothing, but I just like to be here. Just saying. Well, something you all should learn to know how to do. Someday you might have to do it. And this is my tutorial on plucking a chicken. Not that I've done many. Well, I did some when I was a kid. My uncle had a butcher shop. Which is funny because a scene from my childhood made its way into the script that I'm writing, and that's the scene. Anyways, he ripped the heads off of chickens and dunk them and clean them. So this is it, Jamie Hoffa's last day. What you gotta do is pluck them. First you gotta gut them, and man, gutting them is a pain in the butt. I don't know why this chicken was such a pain, but like the chest cavity opening for me to get in there and rip everything out, it was like super small and loaded with fat. Like it's a fat chicken, man, 10-pound chicken. And anyway, so it was a pain in the ass. But now I'm gonna dunk them in 150-degree water, and then that'll make the feathers come off easier. Then you just rip them off, and it is what it is, And then you just cook them up and eat them. But my wife saw me walking out of the chicken coop with this thing after I whacked him with the machete. He ran up on me. It took me 2 chops. Whack! He did a flip. And he stood there, and I went whack again and got him in the second one. And he's out. And then, but he did come back to life though. After I picked him up, I was walking with him, and with 20 feet, he starts flopping around like kicking at me. I'm like, all right. So I put my foot on his neck and just held it there. Anyways, I saw that stuff when I was a kid at the butcher shop, and plus my dad made me clean. The smoke was killing us here. My dad would come home with pheasants and woodcock and partridge and all kinds of stuff that he'd killed, getting warm, and he'd want me to watch it. So I watched him clean it. So I would. And then he'd think, you clean one. And I'd clean one, pheasant or a squirrel or a rabbit or something. I was always cleaning something. And I acquired that ability to detach myself from, the living animal that it was, that most people don't like the act of killing an animal. But, you get something that's got to be done. I'm just saying. So, for everybody who's out there listening, you should learn how to clean a chicken, because if the grid goes down and things go bad, it could get bad. I'm just saying. Oh, now I'm dipping them and plucking them. Gotta do it. My wife said, I saw you carrying that thing out of there. She said, that's the most gangster thing I ever saw. It's funny she'd say that though, you know, like that's the thing my wife would say is gangster. Seeing her husband walk out of the chicken coop after killing this chicken. Not because she's proud of me killing something, but she's just like, that's a man who has got to get something done. Gotta get it done. That's gangster. It's not like I wanted to kill this chicken, but I do want to eat him. I promise you he will be delicious. But he's getting there. One time Jimmy Hoffa. I'm not making, light of his life, but that's what he was raised for. He was raised to be eaten. He was raised, we raised him to try and breed. And he bred a couple chickens, but he also killed a couple chickens. I think he did. Somebody killed him. And the only person I can think of will be Jimmy Hoffa. So, we gotta get all these feathers off here. We're getting there though. Huh? Jimmy's gonna be done in a minute. That's how you do it. Dip it in the water. Savage, yes, but part of life. So the deed is done. Jimmy is fully plucked and ready for the dinner table. It'll eat good. It'll eat good. I mean, I have no sentimental connection to this chicken. I'm gonna eat them and like, hell yeah. It's such a beautiful night, man. I'm sitting there cleaning this thing, plucking this thing, and there's this one bird, and it just keeps calling this cool ass song. And it's the song of the bird that they used in the movie Star Wars. I know that sounds Rain Man-ish of me to say, but they played a particular species of bird while they were on the planet where the Ewoks were. And in that scene, they played this sequence of birds. Say hi, Nikki. She can't go in the garage because the stray cat's got kittens in the garage, so they'll fight. So she stays out here. She's happy, and the one with the kittens in the garage is cool. Anyways, that was the bird that was going off, and it sounded so beautiful and cool. It was like, didn't even make me fret about cleaning this dumbass chicken because I got to listen to this beautiful bird. It's the same cadence or sound that they played in the Star Wars movie. Maybe that's why I love it so much. I'm gonna go get this chicken ready to eat. I'm just saying.